Last week, we talked about the best parts of conventions. So this week, we need to talk about the worst. With this video, I'm in no way trying to be negative toward conventions or anyone at conventions. As we all know, cons are amazing, wonderful times that can't be found in day-to-day life. These are just the 10 things I could find about cons that, while they don't ruin a con, can sometimes kinda suck. Also, these are in no order. Overcrowding. While not a big deal at smaller cons, overcrowding can really cause problems when we get into bigger cons. Whether you're trying to make it to that panel on time, look around the dealer's room, or just walk around, tripping over people is never fun. Lines. This sort of goes hand in hand with overcrowding, but lines can be annoying at any size con. It just gets worse the bigger the con is. It really does suck when you want to go do all this fun stuff, but you have to stand in line for an hour, maybe more, just to get into that panel that may end up not even being that great. Fan panels. Okay, don't get me wrong here. I love that anyone can apply and put on any type of panel they want. That's one of the great things about cons. But I've been burned many times by fan panels. You see something that looks really interesting in the guidebook, you go out of your way to go to it, just to find out that the panel's run by people who have no idea what they're doing, or it's just overall cringy. Like I said, not all fan panels are like this, but the ones that are can really suck. Late panels. One of the worst things is when you wait in a line for hours just to have the panel start an hour late. This sucks because you could be out having fun or going to other events. This can also be bad because if one panel runs late, it often runs over into future panels, throwing the schedule for the weekend out of whack. Event timing. Sometimes you really want to see that band that you've always wanted to see and meet that voice actor that you feel has changed your life, but both things are happening at the same time. This is something that can't really be fixed, as everyone wants to do different things at cons, but it is really unfortunate when more than one thing that you're dying to do happens at the same time. I hope you picked the right one. Stinkers. Stinkers are what my friends and I call people who, for some ungodly reason, don't shower or wear deodorant while at cons. It's really sad that this even happens, but please, take showers, guys. It sucks to be walking down a hall and be hit by the smell of death from someone passing by. It's happened to me too many times. Bad staff. Not all staff is bad. I've been to plenty of cons where the staff is super nice and helpful, but I've also been to cons where the staff is super power hungry. I've seen it happen too many times, and it really can mess up your whole con. I've heard quite a few horror stories about bad staff. Normal people. What I mean by normal people is people who are at the convention center or hotel that are not there for the con. Now, I will say I've run into normal people who are very interested and want to learn about the con, but I've also seen a lot of them who are very, very rude, and I've seen them go out of their way to try and make fun of con goers. Fandoms. I know fandoms were also on my top 10 best things about cons list. That's because, at its best, fandoms can be amazing, but it's not always at its best. Sometimes, fandoms will go too far. I've seen fandoms take their love for their show to crazy points and almost ruin these shows for other people just by how they act at cons. Post-con. I know this stuff isn't actually at the con, but it's brought on because of cons. Things like post-con depression, as well as the con plague or con flu. Also, let's not forget how much the Monday back at work or school after a con sucks, just because of pure exhaustion. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you want to support this channel and our dream of one day doing videos for every single con, go to our channel and on the right hand side, click on the button that says support. Anything that you can give is much appreciated. Also, check the description for links to the Convention Reviews Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and to my Twitch where I stream games all the time. And finally, don't forget to subscribe.